Hello? Um, Hi. Been a while. Can y'all hear me? Awesome. Aqua, hi, what's up? I know you. Um, I have no idea how to, like, mod or, VIP people. I've completely forgotten. It's been so... When was the last time I've... Void, hi! Or I don't even know what you go by now. Gigi on the Silk song coming out. Anyways, I don't remember how to stream really, so we're just kind of winging it here. Oh my god, it's been over a year? Oh gosh. Sorry guys, I've been busy graduating college and then getting a job. So, I've been busy doing full-time software engineering. Wait, you can reply to comments now, or was that already a thing? Like, it shows up to me replying to, um, did I do a Minecraft stream, like on YouTube? I don't remember, honestly. Um, Gosh, I like don't remember how to stream. Okay, anyways. I don't play as much GD anymore, but I've been like, I don't know, I beat 2 out of 3 of the RGB. I beat Yada, then I beat Erebus, and I've beaten Sonic Wave. Or no, I'm trying to beat Sonic Wave. Oh my god, the Limbo streams are something else. Yeah, I was kind of going through it because of Limbo. I got those Digital Circus plushies up here and also Pomnies on my lap. Oh my gosh, why do I have so many people watching? I'm not used to having people watching me in general. Isn't like there a way to see on Twitch how many people... Oh yeah, there's a viewer count that I can enable or disable. That's so cool. Twitch has like everything figured out. Anyways, you don't like Sonic Wave? I honestly think Sonic Wave is pretty fun. Luar, hi! Been a while. Yeah, I don't remember. Wait, I can totally... Oh, I can set you as suspicious. I don't know if there's any way to, Yeah, I have no idea how to VIP or mod people. That's like... I don't remember how to do anything. Anyways, let's play Sonic Wave. It's been a while. I had to like go through, all like the panels down below. I had to delete some of them, like the Twitter, because I deleted my Twitter. I like went through my channel point rewards and redid some of them because a lot of them were old and dumb. Yeah, I played like 45 minutes of Hollow Knight, but Metroidvanias just aren't really my thing. Oh yeah, I still have those Nightbot messages. I have no idea how to make those stop happening. Yeah, I'm not really... I don't know. I don't think I'm interested in Metroidvanias, so I didn't really play Hollow Knight. I don't really have interest in Silk Song either, but very happy for everybody. I just thought I would stream because I've been kind of meaning to ever since I've started grinding Sonic Wave, and my parents just went out for dinner together, so yeah, Hollow Knight, I just kind of got stuck in like the first area, and I just like didn't care enough to figure it out. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance live streams might actually start up again because I'm moving out in a couple weeks and like getting my own place with a friend. Yeah, there's so many things. I think Sonic Wave is pretty fun, honestly. Like, maybe it's just because I'm better now. Hi, Nolly. Oh, I forgot it like says who's a first-time chatter. That's so cool. Twitch really just has everything figured out. Gosh, I can like run ad breaks from here. That's so cool. I can make polls. That's wild. Anyways, So I have 77, which was like a fluke from 48, but then I think I've passed the first wave like six times at one point. Maybe creating streams. I don't know. I don't really have any interest in getting back into the editor. You have a question for me. What would that be? How's the job been? The job has been really good, honestly. I really like the company I work for. The average age of the software engineers on my team is like 25, which is so cool because I'm not just like surrounded by people double my age. They pay me more than they have any right to, or that they pay me more than I have any right to be making, which is pretty cool. And that's how you know I'm streaming because I want to, because like I have no reason to beg for tips because I'm salaried. You possibly do level requests. I'm not the best with level requests because I like a lot of levels that other people think are just awful. But yeah, I might not be the best person for that. There's so many like thought processes in my head. I'm trying to like actually finish thoughts before moving on to the next one. Right, Sonic Wave is fun. Yeah, that's about it. Sonic Wave is fun. There's like a couple annoying things, but overall I'm having a good time. Oh yeah, the VIP coin flip. Yeah, you might have to tell me how to VIP people, because I don't know. Oh yeah, how's the volume, by the way? My SEO device clicks are probably loud because I'm like smacking it with my finger. Oh, you could just do /VIP, that's awesome. I'll VIP Aquadu then, because I know who he is. At least kind of. I went to like one of your streams, that's good enough. You're a fellow Limbo player, so... You know, that's gotta mean something. Amber stream. Hi, Asteria. How's it going? Oh, he beat Limbo. That's awesome. GG. What was your favorite part? Going to college is hard. Yeah. College was interesting because it's like the classes are hard and take up a lot of time. Whichever part was at 68. Is that the one that starts with like the fast robot? Like the part right before the cube maze? That's an interesting pick for favorite part. Like, especially because it has... I am not locked in, by the way. I'm focusing a lot more on talking than playing well right now. It has those cube clicks right before the transition to the ball or to the cube maze, which are awful and horrible. My favorite part was Goose. Yeah, I'm kind of torn on like how much I want to promote my website on this YouTube, or on this, on my YouTube/Twitch, because it's like, it's not really made with fans of Irma in mind. It's just made for like people who stumble across my Discord profile. But at the same time, there's like nothing, like I don't dox myself on it. I just post things I think are cool. I like it. The second wave is really fun. It's like, it can be annoying from zero, but it's pretty fun. Oh, why did I jump? An ad is about to start? No, not yet. Snooze. Wait, can I like disable automatic ads? I don't remember how to do that. Oh god, I got you into Cookie Clicker. I'm so sorry. Yeah, if somebody could tell me how to disable ads or like make them appear, or no, I think I already have it set to appear as like as infrequently as I can make them. Because there's no way to completely disable them, if I remember. Physics bypass. I think that's because of CBF. Unless that's what this does, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know what my settings are. It says green, so I assume I'm not hacking. I'm also not sure why every click shows up as 2 clicks here in the top right. Like, I don't know. I can disable... Okay, how do I disable mid-roll ads? Because I'm streaming for fun. I'm not trying to, like, milk your guys' wallets. I'm trying to, like, lock in and get... Oh my gosh. As soon as I start talking, I forget how to do the maze. I'm trying to, like, lock in and actually get good runs because right now, 66 to 100 is, like, super easy for me. Oh, it's a mega hack bug? Okay. Yeah, so if y'all get an ad, I'm so sorry. I can't really control that. Blue means both. What? Physics. Okay, how do I... What am I physics bypassing then? Oh my god, that is... I need that. That makes it like 60 FPS. I don't know what I'm bypassing in the physics. Under advanced? What? Oh, here. Physics bypass. Okay, so what does this do? Like, what did I... Why are there so many things? So, does this make the game harder if I turn on physics bypass? Or, like, what does it do? Okay, well, the latency is really fast right now. Oh, it's banned? Oops. I totally beat Yatagrasu and Erebus with that. Okay, cool. Okay, the game instantly feels slightly different. Or maybe that's just placebo. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Okay. I'm not gonna repeat them, Loire. I don't care. It's kind of really fun to be back streaming. I missed you guys. Too bad I've been busy getting my life together. But now I'm back on the grind. At least for today. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna stream is. Gosh, that upside down section is really fun. Oh, really? Oh yeah, Auditory Breaker was my hardest. I think it's still like my 8th hardest. Which probably gives me a skill boost with Sonic Wave. Because I just already had a lot of muscle memory. But also it's been like 4 years since I've beaten Auditory. I'm also just like a better player in general, but maybe not specifically at Wave. I'm really curious how what my schedule is going to be like after I move out. I'm moving on the 20th because that's going to cut off about an hour of commute time to my job a day. So I should have a lot more time to myself. And theoretically, time to live stream. I just don't know what I'm gonna beat after Sonic Wave, because it's like... There's not really many other, like, unfinished business I have. Maybe Delta Interface, but I just kind of don't feel like finishing that. Oh my gosh. Varman, hello. Thoughts on Soggy Cat? I don't think about Soggy Cat that much anymore. Still like A+ cat, but... You did Sonic Wave as the hardest? Okay, well that's your problem. This level is, like, objectively awful. I just find it really fun. Okay, no, there's no such thing as an objectively good or bad level. I hate when people say that, and I'm part of the problem. This level is widely hated. Yeah, my extreme demon progression is kind of wonky and messed up. I don't know, I made bad decisions. I love past Irma, but the day she decided to jump to Limbo from Sunset Sandstorm, I want to beat up that version of her. That jump was not worth it. Like, still the coolest thing I've ever done, but it was not worth it. It completely grinded me, or burnt me out of this game. Thank you for the hydration, Leifel. Do I think I would do the technology series? Probably not, because Digital Descent doesn't look that fun, and Cybernetic Crescent I just don't have any interest in beating. I don't generally do a lot of, like, level series. I just beat levels that I want to beat. The RGB just happens to be, like, cool levels. Like, I was already playing Yada. I was watching EVW play Erebus, and I was just like, that's fun, I want to do that. And then I just kind of, I don't know, I kind of just had the urge to finish off the trilogy, and also just thought it would be cool to beat Sonic Wave. You have 45,000. Oh, what, you know what I should do? I should do a prediction. Do I remember how to make predictions? I don't know if I do, but I think predictions are a lot of fun. Yeah, how do I set up predictions? I do not remember how to do this. Can I do that through here? Oh, I totally can. Okay. I'm gonna do just a test prediction. Why is there a... Wait. No, so there's already a prediction set up, but how do I, like, change it? Okay, no, I got it. Okay. I'm just gonna do a test one. Let's do it. Just a simple heads or tails. That's all it's gonna be. Oh, you already set one up? Okay, no. So do y'all see the prediction? Okay, you totally do. Cool. I'm completely relearning how to do Twitch. I, like, kind of want to lock in and actually get a run, because I'm really good at 66 to 100 when I'm actually focusing and not just chatting. Oh my gosh, people are spending a lot of money on this prediction. Okay, okay. Um, Interesting. This shirt is actually belongs to a friend of mine, and it smells like her, and it's kind of messing with my brain a little because I keep like thinking she's here. I need to give it back. It's also messing with my head because she was my college roommate in freshman year, and so we would often play GD side by side, and so it's like bringing me back to those days. Back when I first started playing Limbo. How stupid I was. Whoops. Oh, did it end already? Okay, okay. So let's see if I can do the coin flip. Is this gonna work? Unrecognized command? Okay, I guess I'll have to flip an actual coin. Or no, I have... Oh, no, I just typed in the wrong thing. It's a Nightbot command. So I'm gonna do slash or exclamation point coin flip. And it's gonna choose for me. You ready? Oh, there's an ad! I'll wait. I will wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, is the ad done now? I don't know why I keep dying at that part. It's not that hard. Like, this is the hardest part of the easiest wave. That part I keep dying to. I died there so many times from 0 on auditory. Okay, it's back. That reminds me of the attempt I beat Limbo. Like, just as I was finishing the ball maze, everybody got an ad. Anyways, let's gamble. Are you ready? Heads or tails? I'm gonna hype this up so that it's less, you know, boring as it actually is. Okay, here we go. Tails! How fitting. Oh, I forgot I got that little swing icon on my name. Okay, cool. We got tails. Ta-da! How exciting. Okay, I want to do a different prediction. I want to see, can I get 66 to 100 in, I don't know, should we say 5 minutes of locking in? I feel like that's too easy, honestly, because, like, I'll totally do that. Like, maybe in, like, 3 minutes, will I get a 66 to 100 run? Because that's, like, not that hard. Maybe 4 minutes. Let's split the difference. Because I'm pretty good at this run. So I'm going to start a new one. And once after the prediction ends, I will start the timer. Okay. How long do viewers have to guess? I'll say 2 minutes. And during that time, I will, like, practice a different part of the level. Cool. Should we do 4 minutes or 5 minutes? I don't know what's going to be more 50-50. Excuse me. Let's go 4 minutes. Okay. And while that's going, I'm gonna practice, I don't know, from here, I guess. Gambling is fun. Wait, no, I'm gonna get demonetized. Gambling can be fun if you're a responsible adult who is spending their money responsibly. There. Now I'm still kid-friendly. Responsible gambling can actually be really fun, though. I play poker, and I'm pretty good at it. And it can be really fun. Also, this ball is, like, not that hard. I don't know what people are on about. That stupid 49 click. Okay, get your bets in. Get your bets in. You have 10 seconds left to gamble. No way, nobody's gonna vote against it? Really? Guys, I can't gamble. We can't. Well, okay, everybody voted for yes. If nobody wins, then everybody just gets their points back, so there's no point. So I'm just gonna delete that prediction because it kind of doesn't mean anything. So okay, let's do it again. But this time, instead of 4 minutes, let's say 3 minutes. I don't know, maybe more people will bet no for that. And I'll give y'all a full 1 minute. Oh wait, did I do 4 minutes last time? Wait, no, let me cancel this. Hold up. We'll get this. I promise. We'll figure this out. Okay. Prediction is starting. Y'all have a minute to gamble, and then we're gonna start the timer. And we'll see if I can get 66 to 100 in 3 minutes. If it goes off during the last attempt, then I get to finish that attempt. In other words, I'm just going to check the stopwatch after every attempt. Everybody believes in me? Like, I'm flattered. But you're not making this very interesting. Maybe people just need to rack up more channel points to gamble with. This is no fun. There we go! We can actually do this because one person voted no. Oh, this might be interesting. One person thinks that yeah. One person thinks that I might be able to lose. This is actually a really smart bet from that person. Can I see who it's from? No? Whoever voted for no is actually really smart because you're betting only 10 channel points, but if you win, you get over 5,000. Whereas if the two people who voted yes win, they have to split 10 channel points. So this is going to be fun. What I'm going to do, I'm going to log in. I'm like not going to talk for 3 minutes. And I'm just going to log in and try and do this. All right, let's do it. Timer starts now. Oh gosh, 3 minutes passes so fast. I don't know why I'm so nervous. This doesn't affect me at all. We're third done. Gosh, halfway there. This is actually kind of good practice because I'm nervous playing the ending of the level. So maybe this is a good thing. Oh no. That was the last attempt too. If that was the last attempt. That's really funny. Okay, so whoever voted yes, y'all get to split 10 channel points. This is so funny. See, I told you I was good at this level. I told y'all that I could do this run. Maybe y'all both got 10. Yeah, I don't know if I can do whatever it's called, like multiples of 5. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So we generated more channel points out of thin air. Wait. No, yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, cool. So I proved to y'all that I can do 66 to 100 decently well. Right, that's right. They split the pool, which includes what they... Actually, yeah. Y'all will get different amounts based on how much you gambled. That's right, I forgot about that. I don't know exactly how the math works, but it's weighted based on how much you gamble. Anyways, So I've proved to y'all that I'm good at this. Now let's do low stakes, non-gambling, regular practice of the first wave. I can do the whole first wave. I thought it was funny how I uploaded a video on Erma Extra of me doing the first wave and not being all excited about it. Because I had been trying to do it for like the past hour. And within like 2 days, I was just like doing the first wave all the time. And now I can pretty regularly get past the first wave from 0. Because the entire first wave is just a skill check, besides the 49 click. And I have the muscle memory down pretty well. Bye, Leifel. I've also been on the computer all day, considering that my job is coding on a computer. But we make do. I feel like, am I dropping frames because I'm streaming? That shouldn't really be, I don't think so. It's Sonic Wave, I should not be dropping frames. I totally just got a lag spike there though. That's interesting. Maybe it's the lack of physics bypass, maybe it's because I'm streaming on Twitch. But the game says I'm running consistent 240. Hi, Steria. I did 66 to 100, but that's not that crazy of a run for me. I basically just do that as a warm-up run. Yeah, maybe I'm like running a program that I don't actually need to be. Oops, I don't need that. Yeah, I can close Notepad. That's going to help me a lot. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I can close frickin' Discord. I didn't just flash my desktop at y'all, right? Yeah, it's just GD Game Capture. Because I'm pretty sure I have like a picture of my ID on my desktop right now, and that's not something I would really like to share with y'all. As much as I love my fans, my home address should not necessarily be public knowledge. Although it's only going to be my home address for the next, like, 2 weeks. Because I'm moving out, baby. Because I'm moving out, I had to, like, start thinking about how I'm going to pack up all my stuff. I'm only moving, like, a 45-minute drive away. But, like, I still have to move stuff between here and the apartment. And I just have a lot of stuff. Like all my clothes, everything in my desk, everything in my closet, all my bedroom furniture. Like this is gonna be a nightmare. Why do I keep going up there? Like, that's happened 3 times. That doesn't usually happen. Rin, hi! How's it going? I'm playing your favorite level. I just, like, I saw you had such a good experience with this level, I thought it would be fun to, you know, follow my oomph. And try it myself. Although we can't exactly all be the luckiest victor, so... Yeah, I mean, okay, it does help that I've beaten 2 levels harder than this, as opposed to it being a new hardest. This still will be my hardest, like, wave-based level. Frozen Cave and Limbo are not very wave-heavy. But, like, I know how to beat hard levels. Is this harder than Sunset Sandstorm? I think it is. I don't actually remember. Maybe I just kind of assumed it was. Yeah, that, like, that's what I thought. Is it? Now I have no idea. Sunset is pretty hard, but it's mostly the first cube that makes it that hard. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, because Yada is harder than Sunset, and this is harder than Yada. I just want, like, one good run from here, and then I will play from 0. That release is kind of annoying. You can do an extra click to make it less tight, but then it's, like, a little awkward, and I just prefer doing the one hard click. That click is really annoying, though. Oh my gosh. Not as hard as 49, though. promise I'm better at this level than this. Oh my gosh. Add more gambling for more performance pressure. I'm not sure that's necessarily going to help. Perhaps though. I think it might just be streaming. Like, I don't want to blame it on that, but the game looks less smooth than it usually does. Maybe it's just in my head. Yay. Lol, okay. Well, it seems I can do it. Okay, I'll play from 0. Also, did that yellow orb at the very beginning get easier in 2.2? Because I swear this used to be so much harder. Maybe I just got like a huge skill boost from auditory. But like, I never die there more than like 3 times in a row. Whereas I used to die there like 10 plus times in a row sometimes. Or wait, maybe it's because I'm also looking at the preview in OBS, so maybe if I don't do that, it'll help. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Loire. I think that might have actually helped. Yeah, that ball is low-key not that hard. I just have a skill issue with the first wave today. Ah, 48, that's, you know, good, except I hate that click. Okay, cool. So I can do it. Passing that click is basically like a coin flip, where the person flipping the coin also hates you and slaps you if you lose. And maybe the coin has 3 sides. Yes, that is why Go percent is after that wave. I mean, that click is infamous. Like, it's just so much, it's a big choke point just because it just happens to be way tighter than, like, any other wave input in the level. Gosh, that click also, it's not that hard. You just need to click it, like, so lightly, and it's really hard. It's, like, I kind of just treat it as a micro click. But sometimes I just don't click lightly enough. My dog is howling downstairs because my mom's not home. And, she does it every time my mom's gone for even, like, 10 minutes. She just gets so anxious. And it's a little sad, but there's also very little we can do about it. Because if me and my dad try and comfort her, my dog just doesn't care because she wants my mom. ML5, redeeming the meow? It's good to see you, my bestie. First person to beat Sonic Wave meowing in the middle of the attempt? Wait, no, this is Geometry Dash. That's happened before, surely. How are you doing, ML5? How is life in the whatever you're doing? I'm so glad you noticed. It's something that I do every day. So, you know, I'm glad that my skills are improving. I've also changed my strat. So instead of exhaling for the meow, like, you know, you do when you're usually talking, I inhale instead. And that helps me, like, constrict my throat better, which helps get it higher pitch. I do the same thing when I'm going, yippee! It's, you know, I'm glad that I have good meows. I try really hard. Oh, that's so awesome. I've been meaning to beat Trans Accu. I don't know. I think it's a cool level. Y'all can say go now if you want. Ah, jeez. That's not that hard of a release either. I just did a bit too late, I think. Too bad. I think that's my 7th time passing the first wave from 0. First time of today. I think I did that like 3 times yesterday. 3 or 4 times, which is pretty cool. I've basically been playing this every day. Like, I kind of expected this to be such a bad level, but it's honestly really fun. The ball is way easier than everybody makes it out to be. There's not that many wave choke points. I'm really happy for all the Silk Song fans. I'm not really a Metroidvania person, so I'm probably never gonna play it. If it ever goes on sale, I'll probably buy it just to have it. Like, I own the first Hollow Knight. I just, like, played it for 45 minutes, got kind of bored because I didn't know what to do, and stopped. But, like, that kind of exploring and having your character grow stronger to find new areas just, like, isn't what I like about video games. I like tight platforming, improving my own skill over time. Yeah. Oh, ML5, are you trying to, like, afford Silk Song? When is your birthday? Isn't Silk Song on sale right now for like $16, or was that just a fake Reddit post? I don't know. Ultra Kill stream? I know nothing about that game. I don't know how the economy works. I'm just winging it out here. Like, I have my own finances in check, and that's all I'm trying to care about. They should invent a sonic wave I have 100% on. Have I played Deltarune? No. I don't really have interest in it. I know a decent amount about Undertale, and it's just, like, not the kind of game I think I would like very much. Like, I think the story and the different paths and whatnot are cool, but the actual gameplay, I just don't really care for. Like, a friend tried to get me into Omori, but like, the gameplay itself, I just did not care for at all. And the story was also confusing to me, because I'm kind of an idiot sometimes. So I didn't really get into it. I can only get into games with really complex, deep lore like Geometry Dash. So stuff like Omori and Undertale just has no appeal for me. Rip. Where is Meow Percent? I mean, I have meowing as a channel reward. Oh, yeah. I think you might be referencing a lot of my live completions. People just start spamming :3 in chat, which is awesome. I don't know. I mean, if y'all want to spam :3 instead of go, that's awesome. My door fell into person. That's an interesting username. Redeem meow for 600 channel points. That's meow percent. Hydration. Okay. After this attempt, bestie. I feel like I've been good about hydration in general the past few years. I used to not be, but then I was like, you know what? That's dumb and cringe, actually. Cool. I don't, like, my manager told me that he just, like, doesn't like unflavored beverages, and I don't understand that. Oh, no, my water bottle is super autistic and cringe, but, like, I love it. We got Pomni. We got my old main Geometry Dash icon. We got Levi. Awesome show, by the way. Nico One Shot, music, Trans Cat, and that's about it. Pom, you're a Digital Circus fan? I literally have Pomni on my lap whenever I game. I've seen the pilot episode 35 times. One of the last times I went to the dentist is like never comfortable and always hurts just a little bit. So I was trying to distract myself. And so I distracted myself by just watching the pilot episode in my head. Because I know it so well that I just know it by heart. So I was just watching it in my brain, and it was awesome. The Guns episode 6 is phenomenal. I love that episode. Oh my god, episode 6 was so good. I'm so normal about Gangle and Zooble. I ship them so ridiculously hard. It's not my favorite episode. That still goes to episode 3. But 5 and 6 are both really close to being number 1. No, I have at least one friend who just doesn't care for Digital Circus. She doesn't like the writing or the comedy very much. And she feels the same way about Murder Drones. And it's like, it's fine. You're allowed to not like my hyperfixation. I'm just gonna be a little bit sad about it. You saw me on a comment section and oh, lol. I don't comment that often on Minecraft videos. I think it's so funny that, like, whenever I go into some random live stream, there's a decent chance somebody's gonna be like, OMG, you watch this too, Irma? And I'm like, I'm not that famous. I'm famous for, like, doing one thing in Geometry Dash. I don't know how people in other communities know who I am. Yeah, Murder Drones is kind of a dumpster fire, but it's our dumpster fire. Like, some of the writing is a little cringe, but it's like, it's fun. You kind of have to watch a video afterwards explaining what happened, because it doesn't make any sense, but it's still good. And Sin, oh my god, I love Sin so much. Such a good character. I basically immediately after I finished watching the show, I started practicing doing a Sin impression, which is basically the same as my GLaDOS impression, but just like higher pitched and a little autistic. Have I seen the Gaslight District? I have. I thought episode 1 was really cool. I'm not like super sold on the plot and the characters yet, not because I think they're bad, but just I'm not that into it. But the animation alone is worth watching, so I'm excited for episode 2. I'm more excited though for Knights of Guinevere, the first 2D glitch show. Yeah, same voice actor as Sin. Yeah, Murder Drones, I think it was written to be one of those shows where, like, because the new episodes came out so infrequently, like, all the fans would analyze it really deep. But if you're not doing that, it just doesn't make that much sense. And you have to, like, look up what's going on. Why do I keep dying to the ball? The ball's not that hard. Yeah, I've never seen The Owl House, but I've heard phenomenal things. So Knights of Guinevere is going to be peak. I'm a lot worse at this game while I'm streaming because I keep talking, which distracts me. But, like, I'm not just gonna not talk, and streaming is fun. The Owl House is Ermacore? Interesting. That's good to know. Oh, actually, the 2D scene in Digital Circus, the episode 5 anime segment, that was not animated by Glitch. They actually hired an external anime studio for that. So I'm not sure if I would call it practicing, because they didn't really do it themselves. They just, like... And I'm not, like, trying to discredit that anime studio. They were really... Like, I watched a whole video about it. It was really cool. Very, very well done. I don't know. I think Knights of Guinevere, it looks really interesting. But nothing could ever beat Digital Circus. My favorite goddamn show of all time. Literally, whenever I meet somebody new, one of the first things I ask them is, have you seen The Amazing Digital Circus? And if they say yes, I get so excited. Instant new friend. Like, all my coworkers know that I love it. Oh my gosh. I don't know many people with a Digital Circus hyperfixation. I know, like, I don't know, I have a couple friends who are really, really into it, but I've yet to meet anybody who's as hyperfixated on Digital Circus as I am. And it's not a contest or anything, it's just like, this is... I love it so much, you guys. I mean, you can tell I have 3 plushies behind me, a 4th on my lap, pretty much every other one elsewhere in my bedroom. Oh my gosh, I thought I clicked that light enough. That click, you have to... It's like really a micro click. It's hard. This level is hard. What is... Can y'all explain what Ultra Kill is? Like, what kind of game is it? Because nowadays, the only games I actually care about are Geometry Dash and Minecraft. And I like Smash and Pokemon. Rip. Oh yeah, my 6-hour Minecraft roller coaster. It's, that video is really outdated. It's over 9 hours now, but I haven't actually worked on it in any meaningful capacity in a couple years. Yeah, that was kind of a stupid way to die. After I pass the 49 click, like, I should get to the second wave every time. Sometimes I just screw up the spam, though. It's not like a true spam, because I do the same click pattern every time, as you should, but it's not, like, free. I got a lag spike. Your machine fueled with blood who travels down deeper into hell, that's... Is Ultra Kill... that game with, like, the red people? Or is that... Isn't there another game called Fahrenheit? I don't know. I don't know. I know there's, like, some game where there's, like, red people you have to kill. I think that might be a game called Fahrenheit that I also know nothing about. Super Hot, that's what I'm thinking of, yes. Yeah, I don't know anything about the game. I just know there's a red people who you have to kill. And they, like, there's something weird about their movement. I kind of want to get back into Smash Ultimate again. The problem is I just have nobody to play with. Because all of my friends who enjoy playing to any degree, I'm better than, which just makes it not that fun for either of us. But then if I find people who are really, really into them, then I just cannot compete because I'm not, like, super into it, you know? So there's not that many people who I'm, like, the exact skill level of, at least in person. What I have been getting into a lot recently is table tennis. My office building is really cool because there is a bookshelf that you can pull open to reveal like a little room with a ping pong table. And me and a couple of my coworkers play it like very regularly. And we've been going pretty hard. It's my main source of cardio right now. Who's my main? Mostly Pikachu, but I play a handful of characters. Rob, Robin, Piranha Plant. Wasn't there another one? And Jigglypuff. Those are my fellas. Yeah, I get every new mainline Pokemon game that comes out. Pokemon Violet was one of my favorite games ever. Though I still have yet to play any of the DLC. I don't know if I will. I'm not really interested in that. I just like the main story. Yay! That's 3 times today, isn't it? It's a stupid death. Getting into that wave is like a little tricky, but not really. It's not that hard. It's partially nerves. I don't know. I'm glad that I'm at least passing the first wave pretty regularly. So I think I've passed the first wave 9 times from 0. At this point, getting to the point where there's no point in keeping track. I think I'm due for another PB. Ideally, 100%. There's a decent chance I just fluked the last wave. It really depends on my nerves. Thoughts on Legends EA? I thought Legends EA was a phenomenal game. The first time I was playing it, I stopped playing it fairly early on, like in the second area, because I was in the middle of my, like, the point in my life where I was playing Geometry Dash non-stop, and I just wanted to play GD. I didn't want to play Pokemon. I got back into it, though, and I beat most of the rest of the game. I got stuck on Giratina. Or is that a spoiler? I don't know. The Giratina fight I couldn't beat, so I just kind of stopped playing. Oh wait, no, I'm talking about Arceus. I don't really plan on getting ZA. Like, I think it would be fun, but I don't really care. Like, if people come out and say, like, this is the best Pokemon game ever made, this is incredible and phenomenal, then I'll pick it up, but I don't know. I've kind of figured out what kind of games I like, and most of the time it's just playing games that I already have thousands of hours on, like Minecraft and GD. There are almost no other games that I care enough about to buy. Really just new mainline Pokemon games, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet had pretty horrendous performance issues. But besides that, Violet was such an incredible game. I loved it so much. I never thought I would cry to a mainline Pokemon game. But they got, like, actually good writers. Excuse me. And I just thought the open world was so much fun. Most new Nintendo games that come out, I like want to know about, and I'm really happy for the people who like them, and so I want them to be good for that reason. But I don't really have interest in buying them myself. Like Donkey Kong Bonanza, I was excited for the sake of others, but I'm never gonna play it. Not my kind of game. Oh my gosh, why'd I keep dying there? Like, it's not hard. I guess it's just nerves, but like, I wasn't that nervous. Maybe I'm just used to doing it from a specific spot, and so when I do it from zero, it feels different. I feel like I had the same problem with Auditory. Maybe, but I don't know. I'm kind of used to playing GD live. I mean, I beat Limbo live. Frozen Cave, Sunset Sandstorm, Bloodbath, I beat all those live. I don't feel like I'm much more nervous live when I'm far than I am when I'm alone. Like, I think at the beginning, when I first started live streaming GD, live streaming made me nervous because I really wanted to perform well. And maybe I'll get frustrated at myself faster because I want to perform well for the viewers, but when I get far, I think it doesn't really matter. And for the most part, I'm over it. Oh, you redeemed the button. What does the button do? Well, I'll tell you what the button does. I will double the price of the button. And that's what it does. So let me get out a calculator because I don't want to think. I've already done my work for the day. 8192 times 2. Congratulations, you have doubled the price of the button. And that's what the button does. Stretching. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's a good stretch. If the price surpasses a certain number, does it do anything? Nope. It's just a button that doubles the price every time you buy it. That's all it does. I wonder if there's gonna be people who, like, look at their Discord notifications tomorrow when they're like, what, Irma streamed for the first time in, like, a year and I missed it? Hopefully this is not gonna be my last stream of 2025. I want to stream more often once I move into my new place, because I'll have more time and I'll just be, like, settled in general. This does feel like the good old days, though. Me hanging out with Void, ML5, and Luar. Watching me stream a hard level. I could totally fluke the last wave from 0. Like, this wave is completely flukable. Unless that happens, which would suck. Or like those 3 big sweeping wave clicks at the end of the last wave, like, that's the hardest part, and it could easily kill me. I could also just die at the first click. Did I stream it all during 2024? Yeah. I, like... Didn't I? Yeah. I mean, I beat Limbo in 2024, so... I totally streamed. What the heck just happened? There was... Did y'all see that? It was like... A meetup? Oh my gosh. I want to meet up with y'all. I don't... I already went to Europe once this year, and that doesn't happen all the time, so I don't know when I'm gonna be able to... Oh, my dad's calling me. I'll be back in a minute. Y'all, I have amazing news. This does not impact you at all, but it's really cool for me. My dad was calling me to let me know that he got hamburger sliders for me at the restaurant he's at, and he's bringing them home for me, and that's really awesome because I haven't had much to eat today, and I'm hungry. So I'm like, I have an inordinate, I'm really excited. I have a really cool amount of excitement for these hamburgers. Inordinate? I think it's inordinate. As opposed to, like, ordinate? Inordinate. Inordinate. There's no N. Yes. It's not inordinate. There's just 2 N's. Inordinate. Thank you. How hungry? I'm so hungry I could eat an icon creator. Just one. And we're gonna have to fight to figure out who's gonna get eaten. I think us 4 should do a meetup, and I'm gonna make the 3 of you fight. And whichever one of you loses gets eaten. My nerves are actually, like, so bad in this game. I get nervous at the end of Easy Demons, and I don't know why. Like, I've beaten the main list. I should be able to beat Easy Demons without getting nervous near the end. Oh wait, Luar, you live... Wait, no, Luar, can I say what country you live in? I don't know if that's like forbidden information. Lifel, hi. I got past the first wave from 0 like 4 times while you were gone. You may? Okay. So you live in Portugal, right? When I went to Spain this summer, there was a lot of Iberian ham that was delicious. Do you have that in Portugal? Is that like just a Spain thing? You're saying a lot of yes and no, and I have no idea what you're actually saying. So, okay, Iberian ham is not like American, like, it's very different from American ham. It's, what have I been, what's that, like, Italian meat? I'm blanking on it. Prosciutto. It's kind of like prosciutto. It doesn't taste like ham. It's just like a meat that is absolutely delicious. And I would get it on sandwiches, and it would give me a bit of a stomach ache because my body was not used to other country foods, but it was so worth it. It was so worth it. Oh my gosh, it was delicious. Like while we were at the airport, I almost said the Hemport, the airport to go back home, I got 2 Iberian ham sandwiches. One I put in my backpack to eat on the flight, and the other I ate right then. And I was really proud of myself because I ordered in Spanish, which I had done a lot during that trip, but this was the first time they like asked me a question about my order and I was able to answer in Spanish, as opposed to just like having to sheepishly ask them to repeat themselves in English, which was embarrassing. I love when I get so much muscle memory from the beginning of the level. I can just do the beginning while reading chat. Loar, we gotta get you over to America. Wait, no, not with this administration. We can't get any of y'all over to America. I gotta get you to have American ham, and you can tell me what it's like. I like American ham, but it's nothing compared to Iberian ham. They're like 2 completely different things. What Spanish accent do I know the most? I am not good enough at Spanish to be able to really tell the difference. But my Spanish teacher that I had for like 2 semesters in college was from Venezuela. So maybe Venezuela. Though I've most recently been to Spain, so. But the Spanish I was learning was Latin American Spanish, as opposed to Spanish? What do you call, like, the Spanish that's from Spain? Because, like, y'all know what I mean by Spanish, right? Like... the Spanish language that is spoken in the country Spain. Yeah. Like, I didn't learn any of that Vosotros stuff. Because I'm not a nerd. Real Spanish speakers say ustedes when talking to a group of people. I hope that's not racist. Oops. Oh, Castilian. Or no, Castilian. Or no, I'm thinking of Are Castilian and Castellan different languages, or is Castellan just how you say Castilian in Spanish? Because my understanding was that Castellan or Castilian or whatever it was, Castellano, that might be it. is like a different language. The official language of Spain is not Spanish. It's Castellan or Castellano or whatever, which I thought was interesting. If you ever go to Spain, though, we went specifically to Barcelona, and we went to a cathedral called the Sagrada Familia, and it is the most incredible freaking place I've ever been to in my life. Like, the inside of that building was like stepping into another world. It was jaw-droppingly gorgeous. I legitimately almost cried. So if you ever get to go to Spain, that's you cannot not go there. It's like genuinely beautiful. I would go back to Spain just to be able to visit there again. Like, the stained glass windows. I didn't realize that colors could be that vibrant. It was completely gorgeous. I do have pictures, and you can look up pictures of the inside, and the pictures are gorgeous, but they don't represent what it's actually like being there. It's calling it beautiful feels like an insult because it does not describe it. It's like otherworldly beauty. Yeah, like the pictures are gorgeous, but they do not do it justice, not even close. Yeah, the outside of the building is really awesome too. The building is interesting because it's like been under construction for hundreds of years, but it's just like such a big, complex building that it's still being built. And like not a repair, like the building isn't finished yet. I think it'd be cool to go back to Spain when it's finished, just to have the full experience. Like the architect of the building is long since dead. It's really interesting. Was the flight tolerable? It was like an 8.5 hour flight each way, which is like fine. The flight back, I was in the exit row, which meant I had legroom, which was pretty cool. And I also had an Iberian ham sandwich, which was pretty cool. What did I even do during that flight? I have like no memory of what I actually did during the flight. Oh, I have a story. The flight there, I was sitting next to this like oldish guy, not elderly, but I don't know, maybe his 60s. And he was flying with his wife, who was sitting in front of him. So I was in the middle seat between, I think, my dad and this like 60-year-old guy to my left. First of all, he smelled really bad. It just like his BO was just awful. And when the beverages came around, like the cart where they like ask you what you want to drink, I always get my apple juice because I'm a child. And he wanted 3 Jack Daniels. If you don't know, a Jack Daniel is alcohol. And like each one was like a shot of it. And they're like, sorry, we can only get you 2. And then he wanted more later. And they were like, or no, he like asked somebody else later who was just getting the trash if he could have more. But she wasn't bringing around beverages. She was just collecting trash. And she was like, sorry, I can't get you that right now. And he got mad, which was weird. And he kept asking them, like, when are you going to do beverages again? And I was getting a little uncomfortable because it was weird. And he kept getting more and more angry. And eventually, like, he probably had like 4 or 5 drinks and they had to cut him off. And he was like so mad at them. He was like, I've never been treated like this on any airplane. And it was weird and gross. When he was buying the drinks, he had to tell them his name, and I still remember his name, and I'm not gonna dox him, but I kind of want to look him up and just see, like, is he on Instagram or something, and I could just see how miserable his life probably is if he can't get through an 8-hour flight without 5 shots. It was kind of sad, and his wife was, like, so embarrassed. And I was just thinking, like, if your husband is this kind of person, why are you married to him? Oh yeah, I love apple juice. I love apple juice so much. I have the taste buds of a little kid, and that includes being crazy for apple juice. Yeah, I mean, he could have been having a bad day, but, like, he was perfectly fine until he didn't get exactly what he wanted, exactly when he wanted it. It just... He came across as incredibly entitled. And he got mad when they wouldn't give him as much alcohol as he wanted, which is not a good thing. Like, I drink alcohol, but I have, like, 2 drinks a month. Not 5 drinks in one plane ride. And also, like, even if you are having a really awful day, that doesn't give that guy an excuse to be an asshole. Like, treat people with dignity, you know? I think you can tell a lot by a person by how they treat, like, service employees who are serving them. Like, if somebody is awful to not servant, what are they called? Wait staff of any kind, really, then it's like, if you're awful to them, then you're probably just not a good person. Like, I can understand why people would be rude and mean if they're having a really awful day. But I don't know, I don't like giving people grace for that, because it's so easy to just be nice even if you're not having a good day. It's so much easier to be nice than it is to be mean. Apple juice supremacy, you're so right. Peak beverage. The other exhausting thing about that Barcelona trip was that I was rooming with my sister, and she's not nice to me. She was getting so mad at me because my plushie that I sleep with every night was, like, facing her direction, and she was, like, weirded out by it. And she also got really mad at me one night because I was brushing my teeth for too long. Like, she was, like, pissed. And then another night, I got the hiccups from dinner. And they didn't go away for a while, and she convinced herself that I was faking it for attention, and she did not like that. And I was like, bestie, I didn't call her bestie, but, like, bestie, I just have the hiccups. And she was so angry. Yeah, she was, like, legitimately mad because my plushie was looking at her. Yeah, she is, like, 25. I don't know. I don't know what her deal is. I'm not locked in on this level at all. I hope y'all know that. I'm just talking about my silly experiences. I'm having fun. That's what matters. It's okay, because we'll beat the level right now. Rip. That's a dumb place to die. Oh, I'm not going to beat the level tonight. I've already been playing for almost 2 hours. Best method for if you're having a bad day is politely say sorry, can't talk much. Yeah, like, I have a friend who will, like, sometimes preemptively apologize if she says something mean. Or, like, sometimes she'll say something that is, like, a little rude, and then she'll just immediately go, I'm sorry, that wasn't nice. And I love her dearly. I respect if you, like, know that you're mean when you're in a bad mood, and so you, like, tell people, hey, I'm in a bad mood. I'm really sorry if I snap at you. I'll do my best not to. What I like doing is if a friend tells me they need to sneeze, I just go, no you don't. And most of the time, they no longer need to sneeze. Bye, Henry. I'm so excited to move out. My commute back to and from work right now is like 45 minutes each way. Or more. Sometimes it's up to an hour. And I'm going to live like a 15-minute drive to the office. But I'm also going to be like right on the metro. And so it's going to be so easy to get to work. And I'm going to get back about 4 hours a week of just commute time. And I'm also going to be living with a very good friend. And we're probably going to get a cat together, and it's going to be so cool. I feel like I should go back to doing runs, because I'm not getting very far right now, but I just don't want to, so I'm not going to. I just want to keep playing from zero and praying. I can, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not playing as well as I was an hour ago. I'll keep playing for a little while. Oh my gosh. I hate dying in the first wave past 49 because it's like, it's easy. I just have to not choke. My dad just dropped off my hamburgers. I'm so happy. There's some real sneeze discourse going on in chat, huh? You know what I think is cringe? Scripted reactions. I think that when you beat a level, you should just like react how your brain, like how, just be excited. That's cool. That's awesome. People like seeing that. Scripted reactions are like, you don't get to see, it's not genuine. And I think that the best part of beating a level is being like just experiencing that genuine joy and pride. And people want to see that. And so if you script your reactions, you're just taking that away from all the viewers. You're not letting yourself release the emotions in the way that is the most natural. And it's just like not that interesting or funny. I don't know, what are y'all thoughts? I don't know, this is just something I've always felt, like, didn't really start anywhere. Maybe it was like a Zoink stream, or a completion, I don't remember which level. But I was just like, why are you scripting your reaction? That doesn't give you or the audience anything, and it's taking away from something. Yeah, I think it was, some recent Zoink completion where he mimicked that Space UK Slaughterhouse completion. Like, I think it's possible to have a scripted reaction that's genuinely funny. But odds are it's just like not going to be as interesting or exciting as if you just let yourself react in the most natural way. Like, can you imagine how much worse my Limbo completion would be if I just had some scripted reaction? Instead of just, you know, having a mental breakdown and sobbing. Oh yeah, I think that can be funny. Overhyped reaction for an easy level. That's funny, because otherwise it's just gonna be like, yay. I feel like I used to do the thing where I would like not react that big. Like when I beat Aftermath, I was like, yay, I beat Aftermath. But like, I was more excited than that. I could have shown more excitement. Because sometimes you beat a level that's not actually that hard, but you're still excited, you know? Like, I'm gonna be excited when I beat this level, even though it's like not that big of a deal for me, because it's a really cool level. It's a historic level, and I'm putting work into it. So it means something when I beat it. And it's just like the release of nerves. I kind of wonder what the hardest level I could beat. Where that's not grammar. I wonder what level I could beat. Like how hard could I go given 100,000 attempts? Because I remember in the past, I was like given 200,000 attempts. Like I bet I couldn't even beat like Renevant. But Limbo only took me 158k. So I wonder now, 100k attempts, what's the hardest thing I could beat? And I think about that. When my roommate beat Cataclysm, I was recording her, like from my phone behind her, trying not to distract her. And the moment she beat it, she was like, F yeah, and she flipped off the level with both hands, and it was really funny. I was kind of wondering recently, like, if I went for Zodiac after I beat this level, and let's say I didn't, like, seriously grind it, I just played for, like, an hour or two a day, how many attempts would it take me to beat Zodiac? Like, could I do it in 100,000? Excuse me. Like, if Limbo took me 158k, I know Zodiac is a lot easier, but, like, how much easier? Like, 100k? 80k? Probably not. I mean, Yada took me tens of thousands. I'm really curious. Oh my god, the water gauntlet was so bad. I did not like the water gauntlet. I don't know, there's a part of my brain that's telling me, like, go for Zodiac, do it, it'll be epic. And it's just like, why would I do that? Like, I have a job, I have responsibilities, I have, like, other hobbies and projects I want to do. Why would I beat Zodiac? I totally could beat it. It would just take a long time. And I don't know why my brain is telling me that I should. I don't even know I'm playing this level. I'm clearly not beating this today. And I'm really hungry. I want to eat those burgers. Maybe I'll try and, like, get to 49 once more. How did I die this ship transition? What ship transition? Like, the blue pads? Are you talking to me? Where did I die? Or like in one of these things? I don't know. KO Dev, hi! Blue portal? I'll try and figure out what you're talking about. I don't know. Not really sure exactly where you're referring to. If I die, it's either because I clicked where I wasn't supposed to, or I didn't click where I was supposed to. Oh my god. Oh my god, that meow scared me. Thank you, Lifel, for the subscription. Oh, it's just a different strat, okay. You're drawing Digital Circus! Oh, I'm so happy! Can you send me it afterwards? I like forgot that that meow sound was my noise for subscriptions. So I was just like, I had no idea where it came from. And I was not expecting to hear that. No, you're fine. It was funny. I can't wait to get a good night's sleep tonight. Usually, I don't know, I just don't go to bed early enough because I don't have that much free time, so I try and take advantage of my free time, and it leads to prioritizing free time over sleep. I don't get like a horrendous amount, just like I miss out on like a half hour here, an hour there, and it adds up and makes me sleepy all the time. And as much as I like my job, it is still exhausting. So I'm sleepy. In conclusion. Hopefully the extra hours in my day when I move out will help. My hardest is limbo? Yeah. I made the awful decision of jumping to limbo from Sunset Sandstorm. And I did it, and it was not worth it. And I do not recommend jumping. Everybody hears that, and they're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jump. And it's just like, don't do that. It's not worth it. It's not a good idea. It doesn't make you Well, like, it makes you a better player, but not better than if you would just, like, progress normally. And just a lot of stress for nothing. I, like, kind of regret doing it, so. Ooh. Doing Windy to Bloodbath is, like, at least, that's, like, doable. Bloodbath is not that hard of an extreme compared to easy extremes. Like, it's not that much harder than something like Cataclysm. And Windy is an easier Insane Demon, but, like, I don't know, it's not that crazy easy. I think that's, like, a whatever, fine jump, you can do that. As opposed to something where I'd just be like, why are you doing that? That's a bad idea. I thought I was gonna die to that first double. I've died there once before from 0. Oh my gosh. How did I die there? I'll play for a little bit longer. I mean, this is the most times I've ever gotten to... I've ever passed the first wave in one day. I do like being at the point where passing the first wave is, like, not that exciting. Yeah, I don't know how I died there. I've, like, never died like that. But it's whatever, I'll get back there. I am so glad I'm not doing Sonic Wave as a new hardest. I did Auditory Breaker as a new hardest a couple years ago, and it was hard, and it made me sad. And it took me 10 months. Auditory Breaker as a new hardest took me 10 months, and then after I beat it, 9 days later, I beat Quantum Processing as a new hardest. See, it didn't take me long. Oh my gosh. I was thinking about how I released too late last time I was there, so I released way too early this time. Do I prefer Arima or Hazel? I like both. Hazel is what my friends call me. Arima is my IGN, my game name, my online name. I don't know, it's like... It feels weirdly personal to an extent if, like, some random person on the internet calls me Hazel. But then again, like, on the other hand, Arima, I don't connect to as much as I used to. If I were to start over my online presence, I would choose something other than Arima, but I probably wouldn't just use my first name. Or, no, Hazel isn't even my first name, that's my middle name. I don't know, I would have to think about it. The interesting thing about my mind wandering while I'm playing GD is I'll suddenly lock back in, and I'll be like halfway through the level without even realizing it. That's what happened the attempt I beat Auditory Breaker. Like, I was just thinking about, I have no idea what, and I just kind of realized, like, oh, I'm, like, finishing the second wave. And I, like, didn't have time to process my nerves, so I just wasn't nervous. I think my other problem with Irma is that nobody knows how to pronounce it. So whenever I go into a stream chat, they're like Arma, like Irma, and then, like, I either just have to let them pronounce it wrong or, like, correct them, and that's annoying. So if I were to start over, I would pronounce a name, or I would choose a name that's very easy to pronounce. Where there is, like, it's just obvious. Yeah, people say Irma all the time, and it's just like, that's not the sound A-E-R makes. Yeah, Irma is kind of a weird name because it's not like, it doesn't really sound like a word. I don't know. I don't necessarily regret it, but I would not go with the same name if I were to restart. I thought of the name in like 7th or 8th grade. Yeah, I like ML5. It's simple. One thing I don't like about my first name, Miranda, is that it's like, it's just long enough where it would make sense to have a nickname for it. But there's no nicknames for it that I like. Some people have called me Mira, some people have called me like Mia. But none of the nicknames like feel like me. I do skip beat 5 in ML5. Yeah, I'm not a Mia. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I keep dying to the beginning of that wave. I'm probably gonna go though. Like, I'm still playing pretty well, but I'm tired. I want to eat my hamburgers. So, I hope to stream again soon. We will see. At least you'll see, you know, a completion when I beat this level. I have a lot of attempts on this thing. Many of them are really old. Oh yeah, Luar, are you ever gonna build this level? Like, you don't have to, but I kind of want to see this level see the light of day. But I don't want to finish it myself because I don't have that kind of time. I really like this level. You didn't forget. This part I really like what I did with the borders on this part. I was kind of popping off. You'll get to it someday. Gotcha. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Hope you all have a great day. And I hope to see you again at some point. Toodaloo.